Aries, I need you to believe in yourself at this time. It's very important. Even if you feel deep down inside where it's this, I'm trying to put it in words. It's kind of like one side of you is saying, yes, I can, and the other side is saying, no, I can't. And it feels like a battle. This is only for the Aries who this resonates with, because I know an Aries, and the Aries that I know, which has nothing to do with you, because I feel like all the other Aries are like this Aries is truly unapologetic. This Aries doesn't give a hoot what people think, what they say. This Aries is has a lot of strong masculine energy, but also has no problem with stepping in feminine energy when need to operate in that way. This Aries that I know, okay, is a true musician. This Aries knows how to manipulate. This Aries knows how to manifest. This Aries knows how to transform people. This Aries knows how to survive as a minimalist, okay, and making sure that everyone else is good, okay. So if you're that kind of Aries, this is not your message. This is the Aries where, you are trying to figure out a legitimate way. Let me see this again. You're trying to find out a legitimate way to ground yourself because you don't feel like you can do it independently. Okay? So it's this battle of yes, I can, and then against no, I can't. Because you're looking at what you see. And you're also convincing yourself what you see. And through your eyes, you're convincing yourself on how you feel that you cannot. So, I want you to find some ways to be able to ground yourself. How can you ground yourself? By journaling. You can ground yourself by truly, really targeting the things that you neglect within yourself, Aries, my fire sign. Because it's preventing your fire. Okay? You can't operate without your fire. So instead of telling people what it is you're doing or what you're going to do, I want you to make yourself a priority and you make the commitment in grounding yourself and not being hard on yourself. Let's say today you said you were going to do 3 things. And you are only able to get 1 thing done. Congratulations, Aries. You did put some fire action. Okay? We only have 24 hours out of the day. And I want you to get out of the element that you have to jump like a jackrabbit, right? To get the approval of others. Right now, the approval is you. And approving what you can and cannot do. Because you can. Alright? There's something about a circumstances that you the way you're looking at it is reflecting the opposite on how you feel inside. So it's kind of like, for instance, okay, I'm going to go apply for this job, right? I'm giving you a scenario. Applying for a job, and then you get to the interview and you see all these people and they look well the part, so you tell yourself, I'm not going to get this interview because you're basing off what you see. I don't know if you've ever experienced, Aries, but I've experienced this multiple of times in many different occasions where someone looks the part, whether they have a PhD or they're making 8 figures. I mean, well-off people, okay? And the moment they start talking, I'm like, how in the hell did you, how? Right? There is something that is going to be beneficial for you. And at this time, it's going to be more action and less talking. And that's going to make sense to you. But you're going to have to ground yourself to be able to hold your tongue, Aries. You got this. I love you so much. Make sure you go to on here on the podcast. I didn't release it on YouTube because time was permitting itself, and you guys know that I work and I multitask, and we haven't had a set schedule yet. So Aries, you're going to be the first one. I know I mentioned this last month or 2 months ago. I want to say last month. I know I mentioned that I'm ready to create a set schedule of releasing readings, but with work, you know, my schedule changes so much, so it's really complicated sometimes, because 1 minute I will have fire energy and I'll be on the go, and the next minute, you know, my fire has died down. Okay. So I want to start off really small, really small, something that's manageable. So what that is just me showing up on a regular, but not at a set time. So make sure you follow the podcast. And if you are not an Aries and you are dealing with an Aries, or you have Aries in your chart, I just want you to follow so that you will get a notification that a reading was released. Keep in mind, you're not going to resonate with every reading, but as I show up for you, I appreciate you showing up for me. What else? Make sure you go over to YouTube so you can be a part of the success and growth of the YouTube channel. Thank you. There you will find your individual zodiac folder, as well as next 72s and other collective readings. Also, I want you to always keep in mind, some readings may trigger you, and that's not the intention, because SGL community is a healing space for all zodiac signs, my Aries, okay? And this is a healing place. This is a place where we receive confirmation, understanding, as well as awareness. As I grow, you grow, we all grow together. We uplift each other. Let me know what you resonated with so that I can share. Also, you can utilize the comment box on YouTube, you know, when you are ready. No one is obligated here. I know it's all going to work itself out, Aries. Okay? I love you. Don't base your emotions. Don't allow what you see to dictate what is not going to happen for you. Okay? Do not deceive yourself at this time. I need you to ground yourself. For the most part, forgive you. Say, I forgive myself for deceiving myself, convincing myself that I can't, and I can. All right, my Aries? Now, all my other Aries, and you like, yeah, that's right. I know that's right, because, you know, we have to have that energy in the first house because it's foundations. And you have to understand, you have those who are strong, and then we have weak. We all have weak moments, and we all have strong moments. So what we have to do in Aries house, in the first house, all the strong Aries, you know, they are at the forefront, you know, protecting the weak within the first house. And, you know, I don't want to go left with that, but do understand, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against warfare and principalities. So, Aries, I need you to reignite your fire. But before you do, I need you to ground yourself, because I do not want you to weary yourself or guide yourself astray because of what you see, and you're deceiving yourself. All right, Aries, I love you. I love you. I love you. And if you do not feel loved at this time, that is okay. That is your stubborn self. You know what I'm saying? The battle is not yours, okay? It is not yours. Release it. You're having a moment. Release it, okay? You don't have to revisit the emotion, release it, release the neglecting things of yourself that you've neglected, release it, and start afresh. And doing that is grounding yourself, forgiving yourself, okay? Because yes, you can. Everyone is deserving anew, afresh. And if you have to reset every hour, do so. But don't take your resets for granted. Okay? I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and this is the type of healthy love that we practice here on SGO.